House Bill 4434. We have a few people joining us wanting to testify on the bill. We will first start with Representative Stone. Representative Stone?
Thank you, Madam Chair, Vice Chairs, and members of the committee for holding a hearing on House Bill 4434, which requires unemployment to utilize plain and simple language in communicating with claimants. Thank you for the bipartisan support of committee members who co-sponsored this bill. This legislation is a result of assisting over 1,800 constituents through the unprecedented demand on Michigan's unemployment system. I, like many of you, along with your staff, have helped constituents to navigate unemployment and answer questions for those seeking clarification and explanations when they could not get through to unemployment directly. In reviewing documentation and casework around constituents' requests, we found roughly 2/3 of claimants had difficulty understanding correspondence with the unemployment or on either their MyWAM accounts or mailed documents. House Bill 4434 would require unemployment to use plain language and use clear and concise, avoid complex vocabulary like department jargon, and is based on a 4th grade reading level in correspondence and documents related to taxes of employers and benefits of individuals. Plain language must be used in both print and electronic formats. I believe this is a simple and common sense fix if the intention is for individuals to be able to independently file an unemployment claim, follow the requirements in a timely manner, and submit the necessary documentation. Then they first need to understand what is being asked of them. UIA sends out what they consider to be clear and concise determination letters. And while they are factual and legal, I'm here to testify on behalf of my constituents that struggled to navigate the unemployment process. These are not clear and concise communications to the claimants. UIA has definitions such as stop payment indicator and non-monetary issue, which have often have correlating department codes internally that claimants and legislative offices do not have common knowledge of. Some of the terminology can be overly broad and encompass multiple reasons for a determination being given. Also, claimants that receive letters of denial or wage garnishment may receive multiple determination letters with no follow-up explanations. This is confusing and detrimental to claimants that are already under a great deal of stress, being dependent on unemployment benefits to make ends meet while pursuing other employment opportunities. The clear and concise language was derived from the 2010 Federal Definition for Plain Writing Act. But I've also been asked why a 4th grade reading level, and I assure you that it's not arbitrary. The perception of many people have of a 4th grade reading level is overly simplistic, perhaps along the lines of Dr. Seuss. But in fact, 4th grade reading level is when readers transition from learning to read to reading to learn for comprehension. 4th graders can read multisyllabic vocabulary words when they're accompanied by definitions, explanations, or used in context. So when the department must use specific terminology, it must be accompanied by a definition, explanation, or use of context for clarity and understanding. Functional literacy is defined as having reading or language skills below a 4th grade reading level. At this level, people may struggle to read a bus schedule, a medicine bottle, or even a job application. These are most likely people who would also struggle to navigate unemployment claims independently. As of 2017, the Coalition on Adult Basic Education states 1 out of every 6 adults in the United States lack basic reading skills necessary to read a job application, understand written instructions, or read the internet. These are also individuals that need to be able to file unemployment and navigate the claims process. As a 4th grade teacher, I can also speak to using reading skills in order to negotiate higher level tasks. In the classroom, when a teacher requires a student to perform a task, they must first simplify the language used to give instructions so students can focus on the task they are being asked to complete instead of struggling to figure out the meaning of words. This translates to unemployment being not only this translates to unemployment because not only are claimants typically stressed, as anyone who has applied for unemployment or assisted someone with unemployment will recognize. In addition, navigating technology like a MyWham software account adds another layer to struggling with comprehension. So while recommendations might be made that an average national literacy level of 8th grade may be satisfactory in communicating with the general public, I am insistent in the fact that many seasonal employees, laborers, and essential workers have lower educational attainment, perhaps including those who have dropped out of high school, hold a GED or high school diploma instead of a college degree. But I am also speaking up for those who hold college degrees and even advanced degrees, that this qualification does not exempt individuals from the struggle to understand unemployment. MDHHS has led the way with accessibility by revisiting their lengthy, complicated application by simplifying it. We have the opportunity with House Bill 4434 to set the expectation that government services should work for the people they're intended to serve by being user-friendly. Thank you, and I am open to any questions you have now or after additional testimony is offered.